Hi, I'm Bibby. I am so excited to bring you another collection in my fantasy flower range. It's approximately a year ago since I launched the fantasy flower collection. In conjunction with Craft Buddy, I brought you a fabulous range of dies, stamps and stencils. We're about to do exactly the same again. The dies have just arrived, the stamps and stencils are yet to come, but these are going to launch in the UK very soon. Let me take you through the collection of dies. To start off with, I have got a new little berry branch. It's the blossom branch here. This was so popular in the previous collection that I've done a variation on it, and this is gorgeous for you to attach your small gems onto. You can see one of the little branches just popped underneath the flower there, the blossom flower. The blossom flower, as you can see, is here. So this is quite similar to the periwinkle, but smaller and has debossing in the centre of it. So the blossom flower is going to give you a very pretty detail. To go with the blossom flower, you actually have the wonderful blossom stamens. Now the stamen collections have been so popular in the previous ones, I've brought you a new stamen, and this can be layered up 3 all in the centre of one flower, or use them for cascading sizes of flowers. So just to show you that in effect, with those 3 stamens in the centre of the flower layered up, you can see how pretty that works with the blossom. Now for foliage behind your flowers, I have done the very smart, simple leaf design, which is very pretty and sort of gives you a nice clean finish to your flowers. We've also brought you the twigs set, and the twigs again can go behind any of the flowers to create a beautiful foliage. Then taking it a step further, I've brought the fantasy fern here, which is a really lovely detail and really fills out your floral designs. And if I bring this card in here, you can see that fantasy fern popping out behind the side. Oh, that's actually a different fern. Getting confused. This is the fancy fern down here. I have 2 different ferns. That's the fancy fern on this particular card, and on this one here is the fantasy fern. So you can see how gorgeous, it's like fingers at the end of the fern that really build out the foliage. Now, while we have this card, we have the Daisy Desire. Now the Daisy Desire can be used to create a simple daisy effect. And if I bring this one in, you can see what I mean. And this is using it in 3 different sizes. Or you can really use lots of those flowers and shape the petals to come forward to create a really different effect with your daisy. On top of that, we also have the new Fusilier, and the Fusilier is a spiky edge flower that creates a really dramatic look onto your cards or projects. And we've used that here on the little sample, here also on the top of a little jar to create a beautiful effect. And we've brought this into using it with the thorny branches set of dies, which is completely different, could actually have a spooky feel that could take us through to Halloween as well. Now with the flowers and the foliage, of course, we have brought some beautiful butterflies and dragonflies. And I've done something quite different this time with them. You actually have the smaller detail on each of them that will cut and deboss into your card. So it gives you fabulous detail in just one cut. So that debossing will be there. Then the larger ones give you the options to use them in different ways. So if we look at the dragonfly to start off with, you can actually cut into the front of your card with that dragonfly and leave it there without cutting it out of the cardstock. If you wish, you can use the outside die and cut a mat that can work behind and can cut around the detail to give you the detailed outline and then lay them one over the top of the other. So you have got quite a lot of versatility with both the butterfly and the dragonfly. Take a little look at some of the card samples here, and you can see the dies and how they've come to life. We've had so little time to play with the dies as yet because they are literally hot off the press, ready for the 1-year anniversary. I hope you like all the beautiful dies, the cards and the inspiration that I bring to you, and I will over the course of the next few weeks be bringing you lots of ideas of how to craft with them.